Right, I've cleared the lab.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long.
Right, let's figure out what kind of
We finished that
poison.
analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
Alright, that's enough of you.
I'll see you later.
Thank you for the information on the professors. So, currently I have 2 suspects for the poisoning of the fish. Professor Cavendish, who's away on vacation. Coincidence? I think not. And Professor Westerbrook, which is away on sick leave. Maybe he was poisoned by... Oh, looks like someone broke in his office. Maybe he was poisoned by the ricin himself? Only personnel... authorized personnel only. Right.
The door won't budge.
We'll see about that. Alright, let's start investigating this area here. Can I go through here? No, it's closed for maintenance. Oh, this is his office? Okay. Alright, let's go into Cavendish's office. See what we can find. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans. They are American too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with these fish-faced bastards? Crossed out. Those sea freaks? Crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD? Crossed out. So he has a beef with the EOD as well. Okay. What's this? Oh, a key? In a soap? What the frick? He made a model of the key.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Copy of what? Oh, there's a omen here. Let's follow them. This way. Where are you leading me? Here? Okay.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Note from Professor Westerbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and I still haven't finished preparing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished, or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Westerbrook. I'm not happy of sitting in the corridor here in the hallway. Alright, all evidence is collected. Let's go to the Mind Palace, put some things together. George Cavendish made a spare key. Westerbrook has access to a secret chamber in the warehouse, maybe? No. EOD ranks are swelling. Nope. Damn it. Westerbrook has access to poison. Oh, and maybe Cavendish made a spare key? Yeah. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to his student, he lives somewhere in Advent. Hold up. Let me try and put together more. No. Hold up. I can't place these together at all. Alright. Okay, we gotta look through the archives. Cavendish, Professor Oakmont, we need to find his address. There's some correspondence as well, the documents we just found. Okay. Where can we find the citizens' records? City Hall, perhaps? Yeah, I think my best bet is to go to City Hall. Newspaper, hospital, asylum. Yeah, I think my best bet is to go to City Hall. Alright, let's leave this place. Where is the, we need to get to the, fast travel points. There should be one around, but I'm trying to look at on the compass up on the screen. Sometimes when I'm near the fast travel points, not sometimes, all the time, they appear on it, and so I guess we just have to go to this one. Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah, nothing's showing up in the compass, so just make our way there, I guess. Students are camping out in the campus or something? Maybe they're protesting something? I don't know.
Oakmont. All on sail. Stay on.
Here we go, City Hall. So citizens, we know he's George Cavendish, professor. Somewhere in Advent. Okay. Maybe let's go through. We need his address. Citizen records. Here we go. George Cavendish's profile. George Walter Cavendish, January 26th, 1883, Oakmont, Mass, place of residence, Oakmont, Advent Central, St. Michael's Road, between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, flat number 2, occupation Professor of Biology, Department of Medicine, civil status, or status, divorced. Alright, we have an address, cool. Oh, are they showing the new Sherlock Holmes? That's cool. Mystery of the Creepy Watson. Is this another one of the Frogwares games? Possibly. Alright, so let's go... Oh, we're in Advent already, so let me see. Advent Central on St. Michael's Road, between Carpenter and Constitution. Constitution's here, Carpenter is here. Between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. What? It must be somewhere here, I guess, but it's not between. Between would be here, somewhere in this area, no? I mean, that's a bit weird. Okay. That's on St. Michael's Road, so just go there, I guess. Also, let me check. Letters from Oakmont. Oh, there's one close by here. Okay, we can handle that one next. What are these guys doing? Are they breaking in? Hey, it looks like they are. Hello, excuse me. Nah, I'll leave you to it. Alright, we're here. So, where is his house? Orion's Gentleman Club?
The door won't budge.
Oh, crap. Okay, maybe not here. Maybe his house is in these blocks or something. I just need to figure out a way in. Maybe through here? No. More people fighting. Right, where the hell is his house? Oh, that's weird. Where I can't go anywhere. His house said here, right? St. Michael's Road. I mean, it could be here as well. Or here even. I don't know. Let's just look this. I'm not sure. These locations are very vague, man. It's not precise at all. Between this road and there's like... The roads are not even parallel to each other. They're perpendicular. How the fuck is that between each other?
Something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Innsmouth Road. What? How the fuck is that Innsmouth Road? Innsmouth Road is on the other side here. What the fuck? And Burning Valley Streets? Okay, yeah, that's correct, but...
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Alright, this is St. Michael's Road. I guess it starts here. But there's only one place I can go in, and that's this one, but the door won't budge. So I'm just gonna look around this area here. Maybe it's somewhere here. Oh, possibly this one? Okay, here we go, found it.
The door won't budge.
Hell is this? Tag from the baby carriage. If you want it, take it. It's free. Alright.
The door won't budge.
Plot number 2. Here we go. Professor Cavendish. What's this?
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
As a memento? Let me craft up some stuff. Okay. What was that? There's a letter here.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Newspaper issue March. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Arbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization's EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. There's also another piece of paper here. The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30, gets some soap, and as always stays at the fish market. You shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days, an ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. Alright, it was definitely him then. He has his plant all laid out conveniently
Door won't budge.
placed on his desk. Now what's this? An empty photograph?
I loved you. I always loved you.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
And there's also a ring here. Right, do I need to collect anything else?
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Because he did it for love. What else am I missing? Oh, is there more to look here? Newspaper issue February. Disturbance in the shells are fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appears to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continues to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Alright. Oh, here we go, okay.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Her child is blessed by the sea? Is it Innsmouther? She be messing about?
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Uh-oh.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Okay. Let's
Ooh,
see
Anna?
what we have
What the?
here.
Is he her husband or ex-husband? Right, so obviously, she says she has something to tell him.
George, I can't live like this anymore.
I don't care what your—
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Who's Anna to you? Obviously his ex-wife or something?
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doom take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
I don't know, man. What is the EOD's crimes? I mean, kidnapping people? I don't know what they're doing with them. Like, is it bad? Maybe they're just trained in them some far away place. I fucking know. They're delivering fish to the poor. I mean, with the only intent of recruiting more people, how bad can that be? If they have more people, the more people they can help, right? But at the same time, if there's something behind it, I really don't want to be helping them, but I don't know that yet.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Oh.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
Oh, okay, I get it now. So the EOD are not recruiting, but kidnapping women, impregnating them, and so they spread the Innsmouth syndrome throughout the population. And oh my god, they're convoluted with these guys called the Deep Ones. I mean, that's what she said, but I don't agree with that. What the fuck? They're inseminating their what? What the fuck is going on? All right, I'm listening.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
But also, I need to be on the good graces, or to fall in good graces with the EOD, so I can figure out what happens with what was it that I was investigating? Like the freaking disappearance, the kidnapping of Dr. Harriet. Like I need to figure out what happened to them as well. So I don't know how playing against Anna is gonna help me do that, but oh my god, obviously this guy, fuck, I don't know, man. I need a favor.
Your agent inside the EOD, is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going.
Okay, here we go.
You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right, look. I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
All right, I'll help him out. Let's put this case together in my Mind's Palace. Another document here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so EOD suspected crimes and assaults by the police. Nope. George sabotaged the EOD. George Cavendish became desperate after EOD robbed him of his wife. He's determined to save others from the same fate. Dangerous psychopath. Yeah. I mean, he's a bit of a psychopath as well, but he's doing it for the right reasons, I guess. I don't know. Desperate savior, yeah. Okay. Where else? Anna's pregnancy was ordained. EOD's operations are shady. As much as the EOD has much more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty, I know it. Okay. A zealous servant of the EOD, Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant, and she will follow any instructions without hesitation. Filthy liar, Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. And Cavendish does honest charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf of the EOD. I mean, she probably believes this, but I don't know if she's aware of the EOD's shady ambition. So I'm gonna go with she knows it. Alright. Help George to undermine EOD. I should help George Cavendish to loosen the EOD's grip on the city. Obviously, it's not good controlling an organization controlling the entire city, but yeah. And again, this is not looking good to the Innsmouthers. Once again, I feel like I'm being very biased.
So, have you made up your mind?
Lie? Oh, you just... Right, I'll help you.
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Alright, we have a full flask of ricin as well. Man, this is taking several freaking turns, man. Let me just see, is there anything? No, okay. Alright, looks like all evidence is collected. Let me actually look at the, here. Are we close to any of them? Sort of, yeah, there's one here. I'm gonna go and get this one real quick, and then we'll continue on with the case. And obviously, this was a very difficult decision. I don't agree with the kidnapping of women. I'm not sure if they're kidnapping really, but I mean, it kind of points in that direction. Maybe they go willingly and get inseminated by the deep ones. That's a bit weird to say, but I mean, that could be the case. But also, I don't... it looks like a criminal organization. They're just raping women and making ins-mouthers so they can control the city. That's not bueno either. I mean, that's awful. Oh, there's no... Damn it. I'm just gonna fast travel to the other side. Oh god. I hope I don't get into any trouble by helping Cavendish. And again, like, his plan is awful. Poisoning the fish and probably killing some innocent people. That is an awful plan. I wish there was another way to do it, but I guess the game doesn't have any other ideas on how we can do this. I guess this is the door. Nice. That was a quick one. Let's load up my gun. Alright, here we go. Last one. Where are the others? This is so nerve-wracking and you can hear them, but... Oh, there he is. Oh, he's stuck? Nice. Actually... let me get some, Can I make a bomb? Oh no, I'm missing rags. God damn it. Fine. Guess we'll just have to shoot him. Let me place a trap here. Just in case. Alright. Alright, buddy. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have any bullets. Shit. Hold up. Damn it. Ah, he's down for the count. Sweet. Let's get ourselves in working condition. Here we go. Now I think I can explore the rest of the house without any more issues. Oh, is this the letter here? Yeah. DC, my name is, well, I am uncertain. It is lost in the static. I do not know anything. I have lost it all. My mind is little but static, interspersed with bits from the radio serial that was my life. Not my life, my existence. I hear names. Margaret, Johanathan, Albert. I hear dates, places. June 7th, 1912, a church on the hill. It is these beats that I live for. It is the static that I will end my life for. Every day, for as long as I can remember, the static has gotten louder. I have sunk deeper as the voices grow quieter. They are replaced. I am losing what little I have left. A new voice, unintelligible, yet one I understand more clearly than any radio program in my head. I fear what I will become when I can no longer hold on. I'm choosing to go before the static, or the voice within it, becomes me. Goodbye, Oakmont. I have sunk even further than you. That's very cheery. Now let's check upstairs for some supplies. Anything, please? Alright, we have some. Not much. Oh, there's another floor. Cool. Nice, sweet. Yeah, let me see if I can make... Cool, made a couple of cocktail molotovs. We can make some bullets. Cool. Alright, let's leave this place. Oh, there's more. I didn't even see this one. Nice. Can we make something else? No. Make some more bullets. Let's see my skills. Oh, I've got 2 knowledge points. Let's grenades and firebombs. Oh, right. Damage increased 30%. That's a really good one. Vigor, we're okay with that. My mind's craft materials. Maybe some more experience. That would be good. I mean, we're doing okay regarding wild beasts and whatnot, so I'm gonna go into mines, get some more experience, and maybe gain a 50% chance of double quest reward items. Sweet. We have the other letter. Okay, there's only one left. Let me clear this one from thing. And sweet, we can continue with this case here. Shall we go and I can report this to Anna? I'm not gonna do that. Alright, the fish storage is in Western Shells. Let's look at that. Western Shells. on Hawking, sorry, Western. Hawking Lane, between Warren Roads and Liberty Road. So here? Oh. Alright, okay. We need to go back to the place there. Alright, that's fine. EOD's fish storage. Cool. I'm gonna take a quick break here, and then when we come back, we'll be closer to the fish storage, and we'll be able to carry out the poisoning of the fish as George Cavendish wants it. So thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.